jump into our interview today. We have Mr. Dhitman joining us. There he is. He might be muted, but he is here. Hold on, I think he's unmuting.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Oh, how's it going?
Oh,
There
man.
he is.
I was bringing out
the
the jazz hands, and
There we
it was
go.
out of frame, so it's kind of awkward. You guys just saw me kind of shaking quite awkwardly. But hello,
Dude.
how's it going? Thank you for having me here. Always a good time.
It is always a good time. But let's just kind of jump into it, shall we?
Yes,
Let me
sir.
make sure I'm on the right one here. I guess always you want to hit us with the first question?
Yeah, absolutely.
go
So
for
we've
it.
got a nice little laundry list of questions for Mr. Hitman here. So thank you so much for taking the time. So first question, for those who are not really familiar with who you are, which I don't know how that's even possible.
How's
Can
it
you give us a
possible?
quick summary, what your stream's like, where they can find you, what sort of content they can expect, all those fun.
All right, my name is Dhitman. I'm also known as Ken. I am a Call of Duty mobile YouTuber and streamer. My channel is Dhitman. The main game that I play is Call of Duty Mobile. I love playing with my friends. Notably, you guys might know them, Noah. We also have Bobby as well. And typically speaking, that's the type of game I'll play. But however, from time to time, I'll play some random games. Any of the popular games like Fall Guys. I've been playing Valheim recently with some Warzone as well. But mostly shooter games is the type of game that I play.
Nice.
Right on. And moving right into the next one. So when did you start streaming on Trovo? You know, you've been around, doing different videos or different games. But when did you make the move over to Trovo, or how it was called before, Mad Cat?
So I've been actually one of the first to stream on Trovo. It was actually known as Mad Cat before. I think I started it might have been late March, if not early April. I started streaming there because one of our friends was telling me that they needed people to try out the platform. And I was definitely down to try out these new platforms. And I haven't looked back since. It's a fantastic platform. I do like streaming on it just because it's just something new. And it's always good to get into something new before, it blows up.
Yeah,
You'd
absolutely.
love to hear it.
You've definitely been around since, the beginning. So one, thank you for being a part of the community, and two, it's awesome that you're willing to take some time to chat with all of us here. Question 3, my friend. All right. So what's been your most streamed game so far, and what drew you into wanting to stream it? We actually talked about this a little bit off camera.
Yeah, we had a little chat.
I play Call of Duty Mobile a lot. Like, it's the most played game that I've had on my channel. And the reason I wanted to stream it is just because I already make videos on it, and I feel like the best way for people to interact with me would be on stream. So I figured might as well play some Call of Duty Mobile and stream at the same time, and I can also get some content from the streams and then use those as videos. So those are the main reasons I stream that game, and that's why I have that many views on that game.
Yeah.
Or our stream, sorry.
The COD Mobile God Gamer himself. Yeah, it's definitely been like a super popular game for you, but specifically for COD Mobile, the people want to know, what, in your opinion, is the best loadout so far? You've had your thoughts on it.
Some people might not know this, but I know this. Hitman is sort of a shotgun god, as some would say. Some people are using, stupid meta SMGs and assault rifles. But he's a true practitioner of the shotgun art. Is that right, Hitman?
So, all right, I'm going to give you guys two builds, because obviously there's the build that I personally love the most, and it is the HS. People have said it in the chat. The HS 2126 Burst Shotgun is my favorite gun, and the reason I love it is because you can kill multiple people in one fight. And if you guys want to know the build, honestly, I guess I can tell it to you guys. It's just trade secrets. But for you guys, I'll tell it to you guys. Now,
You guys heard it here first.
Listen fast. Monolithic Suppressor, YCAM Light Barrel Short, Speed Up Kill, MIP Laser 5, MW, and FF Birdshot. That build right here.
Clip that chat.
No, nobody clip that. It's trade secrets. I didn't tell anybody about it, but that is the best shotgun hipfire build you can have out there. I'm a little biased. But for those who are not, shotgunners like me and don't know why you're not, I can give you guys a good gun, which is going to be the QQ9. The QQ9 is the best SMG currently in the meta if you guys want to use that. And I haven't released this build to anybody. So if you guys want this build, take care real fast. All right, ready? RGC Recon Tac Long, MIP Strike Sock. Oh, I have the double kill, but I meant to put the laser sight on that. The 45 mag, and I also put the operator foregrip. So bang, that's my build. If you gotta take it, don't clip that. You're not allowed to use it. But
here's the real question though, Hitman.
Yes.
Will it hip fire?
Yes, yes, it will actually. That's matter of fact, it hit fire so well. I made a full video about it. So that's
If
kind of
anyone's
awkward.
wondering, Hitman also has a series on his YouTube where he goes through different guns and with the question, will it hit fire? Okay, so for any of you guys who think that aiming down sights is a luxury and doesn't need to be done, make sure you go on over to his YouTube channel as well. All right, going on to the next question. A lot of us got involved with streaming or watching streams a long time ago. I know that actually, I'm going to date myself really hard. I started watching streams back on Justin TV before Twitch was even a thing. Like I would go to the old Team Liquid forums and look up StarCraft 2 streams and stuff like that. And actually that date back to Justin TV. What made you get involved with streaming? You know?
I mean, it was kind of funny because let's be real. Most people growing up nowadays, they dream about either being a content creator or a streamer. However, when I was starting YouTube, I did this game called NBA Live Mobile, and that game you can't really stream. So I was not really into streaming. However, my friends at the time, Bobby, still friends with him, he started playing this game called Rules of Survival, and I just wanted to play video games with friends. And I figured, man, if I'm having such a fun time playing with my friends, I feel like people enjoy playing with us. So I started, watching us. So I started streaming, playing with Bobby, Noah, Metalcore, and Trapezi, actually. He's in the chat. We used to play together, and I had so much fun. And I just feel like people enjoy watching us play. And I just wanted to give people some type of positive entertainment so that, you know, something they can watch when they're like at home, you know, maybe in class, but I didn't recommend that. But something that they can watch. Everybody said that. But something they can watch. So I wanted to be that guy. And I think we're doing pretty well with that.
Very wholesome.
I mean, I'd say you're doing all right.
You're
You're doing okay for yourself
job.
with that stack of G Fuel you got behind you.
Do you have like a code or something people could use?
Yeah. Code Hitman, G Fuel checkout. If you wait till next weekend, it's 30% off. I'm just saying.
Wow, this is turning into just a giant plug stream.
Right.
My goodness.
Escaping from the plugs, let's jump into another question here. So, Trovo is, you know, a home to a lot of content creators that are just starting out or kind of new into the streaming world. It's a new platform. A lot of people jumping in. My computer's making notifications. Don't mind that, chat. That's me, not you guys. What's some advice that you might give to people just starting out or sort of trying to find their foot with streaming?
So what I recommend still is find what you're comfortable with. A lot of times a mistake that a lot of streamers that I see do is they're thinking too much into like the views, thinking too much about, oh, I need to get money. Just have fun with it. Try to find something that you enjoy doing, but try to be unique. I know it's hard. Look at what other people are doing, see what is working for other people in different communities and try to bring that towards the community you're doing. So for example, if I'm doing Call of Duty Mobile and nobody was really doing any type of like content for like grinding camos. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start grinding camos on stream, and people started watching me for that. I grew a community who loved grinding camos. So find something that's different that worked in another community and try to bring it towards you. But don't forget, don't do it for the money, because ultimately you're gonna lose a lot of hope if you're gonna start streaming just for the money, right? So just think about it, have fun, don't worry about too much.
You're here first. Oh, that's a great point too.
For the love of streaming. It's got to be for the love of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing it for the views. You're not doing it for funsies. I know that I actually stream back in the day just so that like my buddies could watch, or I could have like a VOD saved easily instead of me having to record it on my end. So just do it for funsies.
Yeah.
All right.
What do we got?
Next one. So, what are some of your favorite games of all time? Not Call of Duty Mobile.
Oops.
Okay, so
sorry, chat. I accidentally clicked the wrong button. We're back.
Oh, no problem.
Go ahead.
All right, there's this funny game. I don't remember the name of it. It was on Super Nintendo. It was like almost like in a robot. I totally forgot. It was a long time ago. It's a game that I always want to play. I think it's like Battle Warriors or something like that. I remember it's just the funnest game I've played when I was young, and I keep playing it. It probably wasn't the best game of all time, but it was my favorite game of all time. And I don't remember the name of it, but that was probably one of my favorite. If not, Warcraft 3 was probably one of my favorite to play.
Oh, yeah.
All the
Good
custom games
choice.
all the custom games you can play there. That's where I started playing Dota. That's where I play like
okay.
Seed.
Real talk for 1 second, because of Warcraft. I am so sad with the remaster they did. When I saw when they were gonna do full remaster, I'm like, okay, everything's gonna be awesome. I don't know if you played it or not. Man, dude, the cutscenes let me down so much. Like the cutscenes were, I'm gonna say, not that great. Something to do more with it. But Warcraft 3, I think, is a super solid choice.
Yeah, I really love that one.
I'm glad that Warcraft is a game available for a lot of people who don't have the attention span or the dexterity to play StarCraft. Anyways, we can go on to the next question.
Yeah, let's jump in there real quick. So when it comes to kind of like streaming equipment, people say don't do it for the money, but let's kind of pick your brain a little bit. What's the most, if I had to kind of put it into one spot, what's the most essential piece of equipment that you own for streaming? Like, what do you use and treasure the most? What do you think is the most important?
It's the microphone. I feel like sound will, like anybody who has bad sound quality when they're streaming, it makes it very hard to watch. You can have bad quality stream, you can have bad face cam, but a bad microphone will definitely ruin your stream. And I love to sing too. So for me, the mic quality, this Shure SM7B, I feel like it's probably the most like a lot of people know about this microphone, and it's probably my favorite to use. It just sounds so good, and it just makes the sound quality sound fantastic. And I feel like that is the most important part of a stream.
Yeah, we should get sponsored by that. I got one, you got one. It is like insanely popular. That's the whole reason I picked one up. Like a bunch of people are using it. But yeah, it's again sound pretty dang important.
Pretty dank. All right, Dan, you're up.
Oh no, that's
you.
Wait,
that was, oh my god. Just here shuffling my cards here. All right. So when you're not streaming, which I know is probably hard for you to like even imagine, what are some activities that you like to do to unwind? Right? Like what's sort of like the day in a life of D Hitman outside of the camera? Behind scenes.
So
PG-13,
other than
please.
edit. All right, sorry, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah,
other than like editing for YouTube stuff, some of the things I like to do is read mangas and read these like Japanese mangas, Korean manhwas, webtoons. I will literally spend almost 2-3 hours sitting on the couch behind me and just scrolling through my phone reading those. And if not playing these random mobile games, like the most random mobile games, like Archero, I'll start playing this most random game and just playing it for hours long. And that's what I like doing. Other than that, there's nothing really else. Actually, I lied. I like eating. I'll record food videos.
How dare you, man?
That's probably the most that's the most important thing. Like food stuff is my number one passion.
Dude,
like,
how dare you eat? Oh, disgusting, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah. For sure. I think I've been cooped up in my apartment too long. I'm starting to go stir crazy. I need to go outside or something.
Exactly.
Ew, outdoors.
Yeah, disgusting. But yeah, let's talk Trovo sort of as a platform. So, you've been on Trovo for quite a while, and I think we kind of touched up on it in one of your previous answers, dating back to the madcat.tv days even, for all you who weren't there before. But kind of what makes Trovo? Like, what do you enjoy the most about it?
I really like that it's a small community. I like the community is always super close. I also love the fact that you have these custom emotes for donations. Like we have those like events that gives you special cool emotes whenever someone donates. Like for example, there was the Thanksgiving event a long time ago. You can donate elixir in a different form. I went towards an event. It was super fun, very interactive. I love that. And I love that the staff is very interactive. They always show up towards the stream and have a conversation. It just feels very homey. So that's why I really love this.
That's nice. Sort of like what we've been going for. So I'm glad that you feel that way. Obviously Trovo has been growing a lot recently, which we've sort of gotten huge spikes in growth, which we're kind of like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this? But I think we've done a pretty good job of trying to make sure everyone still feels at home, because Trovo, like we've said, always and forever, that it's a place for everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, your background, what you like to play.
It's also beneficial that you can potentially get paid, which I don't think any other platform does. So I know I say it's not about the money, but it's good that it has the added benefit of giving money to people.
And speaking of which, thank you to everyone in the chat who is stopping by. All 200 plus you. This is by far the most insane community we've had. And everyone that's dropping a bunch of support in the chat, thank you all. We'll try and get back to that at the end of the show.
Yes. All right. So back to me, huh?
Yep.
All right. So now we actually have been talking about Trovo as a platform, and you just mentioned this, but what are some features? You talked about some of the other features that you've liked, but what are some other features that you would like to see, maybe added, adjusted in some way? The big thing that we do here is we take feedback from the community and we try to make it a reality, right? Like if you guys if we have a really cool idea but you all hate it, then what's the point, right? It's more important that we're getting feedback from you guys. So what's some stuff that you'd like to see changed, and what's some stuff that you like right now?
For me, it's maybe a few optimization. I know the quality on Trovo is really good. However, it doesn't work for a lot of people in countries whose internet is not working too well, which is a problem for me because a lot of my viewers are from like Southeast Asia and stuff like that. So
Sure.
maybe optimization when it comes to internet or even the quality somehow, I don't know. That's how a way to fix that is just tough because you would have to get servers all around the world for that. But that's just one thing. And also another thing is I loved clips. I love using clips. I love downloading clips to I guess repost them on other platforms. I would love to have like a higher quality clips. Sometimes they'll be lower quality, like 720p. If I can get the option to get it in almost similar to what I have on stream, it would not require me to have to stream on another platform just to get the VODs from that. So that's just one of my few complaints.
Those are totally valid.
Yeah,
I mean, it's great feedback.
Yeah, definitely for like sharing stuff like that. Huge props as well to the engineering team. That is not an easy position to be in with a new platform. So those guys kill it, and always massive changes every pretty much every day. There's something that they're either new coming or they're fixing something. So
I don't think that our engineers would ever disagree with your feedback, but I do know that.
It's hard to fix.
You were not. I know you weren't smacking on them at all, but like they work there.
Yeah.
From somebody who knows, they work their butts off. So thank you for everyone.
Super valid though, for sure.
Yeah, it's hard things to fix, right? It's just something that it takes a while to fix, but I'm sure they're working on it. So
there's no reason to not bring it up though, because if it doesn't get talked about, then there'll never be a focus on it. So
All right, let's move on to the next one. So I don't know if you've ever played a video game before, but
I don't know.
Jumping back to games again for like just a second. Are there any new releases that you can't wait to try out, or anything new that you might be putting on stream sometime soon?
I'm really into mobile. So as we mentioned multiple times, there's a few games coming out on mobile, notably Wild Rift coming out very soon. I've tried it out, so that's one game I'm very excited to play. However, it's Pokemon Unite, which many people don't know about because it's in beta, but I have the option to play it. I can't talk too much about it, but that one I'm excited to play. So all these mobile games coming out on mobile is absolutely fantastic. I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for any new type of battle royale games or shooter games coming out to mobile, because I know a lot of people might talk bad about mobile, but I still think mobile is the future of gaming. It's so accessible, and phones just become cheaper and cheaper, and people can pay a lot less for what we had to pay thousands of dollars to play on these almost basically consoles. So that's what I think is super exciting for me personally.
Yep.
I know Dan and I are pretty excited about Wild Rift.
Yeah, I played League for 6 years, man, like just on PC. It's like once I can come to the phone, I'm ready. But yeah, I think mobile, like once the quality can get like up there, I don't think it'll be a long period of time before it like surpasses PC quality or console quality. But
I don't think it will ever pass PC quality just because PC is master race, let's be real. But
the level of progression has gone from like early mobile graphics now to now, and that's short span of time. It's awesome. So I think definitely once like phones get
hey, some tablets have 120 frames per second.
Yeah, that's true.
Consoles don't, right? So
I know that my OnePlus, when I'm playing COD or PUBG Mobile or something like that, I'm getting 90 FPS.
Yeah, my Razer phone has 120 hertz. That's insane. Like we're at that level now. But anyway, let's keep going here so we have time for the show.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so we got two more. As seemingly is tradition, this is dating back to the Mad Cat days as well. The Mad Cat days of Discord. All right, we got to bring this question to most of our interviewees.
Oh, now I'm worried.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Heck yes.
Let's go, dude.
Pineapple. Okay, hold on. You need me to explain about. You need to understand about food profile. You have the sweetness and the kind of like sourness from the pineapple combined with the saltiness of the pizza and the cheese, and then you add some bacon in there. Oh, it's fantastic.
Dude, let's go.
You gotta have a better. Okay, I'm not gonna say.
Listen, if I want
a better pizza, that's what you're trying to say.
Salty. I'm just gonna take a Snickers bar and put it in some salt. Okay, I don't need pineapple on my pizza here.
It's all about the food profile. It's just fantastic together. I get it. All right,
Gordon Ramsay.
It's a little too complex, but I get it. I understand.
It's too complex as a Warcraft 3 player to a StarCraft player. All right, let's talk about that real quick.
All I'm saying is Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out. But let's move on to the last one real quick before we move on to the next segment. So again, we want to give a big thank you to Dhitman our star guest for now. He's not leaving just yet. But again, thanks for being with us today. And if anyone kind of tuned in late, where can they find you on the internet?
At trovo.live/thehitman, as well as youtube.com/thegamerhitman. And if you guys want some food stuff, just look up Can We Eat. That's my food channel as well as Instagram.
Ooh.
He's got it all.
I'm plugging in all of them. I do all kind of stuff.